Hi and welcome to Abbott Homes TV. I'm Chris Abbott and I have the pleasure today of being here with James Loewen, owner-principal of the Loewen Group, Real Mortgage Associates. Oftentimes one of the questions I'm asked by buyers is, what are the advantages of a pre-approval and why would I do that? In a lot of instances, buyers typically will go out and they'll start shopping and looking at new homes and product in the market without first knowing what their budgets are or their carrying costs. So James, maybe you could share with us a little bit of what it is that you do and tell us what the advantages and benefits really are of getting a pre-approval before going out house hunting.
Absolutely, Chris, and thank you very much for having me. As a brokerage, we offer a full suite of bankings. And basically, we've got 35 different lenders that we can go from. So instead of representing yourself at a bank, where the bank is going to be representing their best needs, as a broker, we can work to represent your best needs and present that to, as I say, 35 different banks.
Right.
We're doing the work basically for you that way. Coming in to get a pre-approval is important to make sure that you're shopping with actually knowing how much is in your purse or wallet, which you do before you head out on any venture or investment. When we sit in front of you with a pre-approval, we can then obtain a rate hold. So in the marketplace, if we experience fluctuating rates or increases that way, we can always ensure that you get the cheapest rate, even if it goes up over the next time. You've got up to 4 months to hold that rate, which gives pretty much an adequate time. If that should happen to roll over, we'll simply pre-approve you once again.
Okay, so what happens, James, if the rate drops? If after I met with you, the rate drops again, do you honor that rate or do you lock me in, or can I get a better deal?
We'll always get to the best rate. Okay. Essentially, we're going to get to the best rate up front and then continue to monitor up until closing to ensure that you get the best of the rates. So if we're here and rates are increasing, we'll have you at that. If rates are there and they decrease, we'll get you the best rate.
So basically, once I'm pre-approved, I know that I've got a loose commitment from the bank to go out and I'll have a sense of what my payments and carrying costs will be.
And that's an important question. It's definitely a full pre-approval. When we're doing the pre-approval, we're going to be going through your full process with you to ensure that you are actually able to purchase that home. What we'll be looking at is just simply 3 things. We're going to review your credit bureau together, and this is at no cost for you as well.
Right.
So we'll go through your credit bureau, explain how it works and what's on your credit bureau. It's important for you to know what's on there. The second stage is reviewing your credit. We want to make sure your income, we want to ensure that you can truly afford this home. And this comes to doing a simple budget for you, which we'll happily do, to make sure that you can afford the monthly payments or bi-weekly if you choose. We're also very flexible on income, which is very unique. Every bank has a certain niche that they can provide. So some will allow us to do it with simply notice of assessments. Some people may have started just a new business venture, or they're changing jobs, or in probation. And we have that a lot where situations of banks said, we can't facilitate this, but we find a way to creatively come up with an approval for them. So it's important to come in to ensure what we're going to need for our income documents you can obtain and have that well in advance. Right? The next stage is discussing down payment. All right? Do you have the required 5% down to purchase a home? We still do have a zero down program or a free down payment.
That still exists today?
It still exists. We still have a couple lenders that will do that for us, and we're talking about very decent rates. So it's affordable to get into that and looking at your budget to ensure if you don't have that, let's make a plan together. All right, let's go through it and make sure we've got the down payment, go through the legal costs. When it comes to the actual process, you're already well versed and educated.
Great. So what's the best way for a client then to go ahead and actually set up an appointment with you and get started? That's
one of the lovely parts of being a mortgage broker is that we can work flexibly and a mobile stance as well. So if clients prefer to be at their home, I'd love to have them there. If you'd like to come to my home and office, I'd like to have you here as well. Perfect. We also have options of online, so they can simply do this when we get home from work, with 5 minutes securely and safely on our website. Okay. We can start by phone, so whatever's flexible to their needs, that's what we're here for.
Perfect. Is there a website they can visit in order to get things underway?
Absolutely. You can visit us at lowengroup.ca and just click on Apply Now, and all the information and contact is there. We also have a team of 5 of us to ensure that service standards are met. Right. If ever I'm not available or there's a question of urgency, we've got someone else to make sure you're still getting that answer in a quick response time.
Excellent. You're with Chris Abbott of Prudential Realty and James Loewen from the Loewen Group of Real Mortgage Associates. And James, maybe you can quickly add a phone number where you can be reached direct?
Absolutely. You can reach us directly here at 289-337-4029 or in the GTA region at 416-907-3173.
Thanks for watching, and if you need any real estate information or advice, you can always visit me as well online at www.abbotthomes.ca.